This is CBC Winnipeg News.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. As more rain falls on parts of Manitoba, the town of Minnedosa is being inundated by water. Much of the water they're dealing with came over the weekend, and it added to the impact of melting snow from Riding Mountain. Now, the hillside community has declared a state of emergency. CBC's Riley Laychuk joins us now live in Minnedosa. Riley, how is the community there preparing?
Well, Janet, as you can see behind me here, the river here in Minnedosa, the Little Saskatchewan River, is extremely high, being held in place really by this sandbag dike, which volunteers have been working for the past few days now to build up. Preparations, of course, have been underway here in Minnedosa for days now, through rain, through gusty winds, and of course, with the prospect of more precipitation on the way.
Water already covers the streets leading to Minnedosa School and a number of businesses. The water now within meters of the school, the playground and sports fields, now a giant lake. Here in this warehouse, bag by bag, scoop by scoop, hundreds of volunteers fill thousands of sandbags.
You know, small town mentality. You help your neighbor.
Kat Gunderson is just one of the people who dropped what they were doing to help sandbag.
The big flash flood that happened a couple years ago, we have the chance to prevent something like that from happening again.
From above, the Little Saskatchewan River doesn't look little anymore. 30 to 40 homes and businesses in Minnedosa are now at risk of flooding.
It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying.
Krista Powell is packing up her business today. Less than 6 months after opening the Gold Leaf Boutique, she and her business partner are moving everything out. Passing items over a wall of sandbags, the only protection in case the river spills its banks.
The residents of the community are worried. Yes, we're worried, but we've got lots of resources.
CAO Jim Doppler says dozens of households have been told they might have to leave at a moment's notice. Volunteers stepped up by the hundreds to help fill, move, and stack sandbags one by one, doing what they can to help their community.
We live here in that we work here and my kid goes to school here. I love our community. As soon as one person puts a call out, everyone shows up.
The community spirit isn't lost on Powell, who hopes she won't be out of her business for long.
Riley, how much higher does the town think the water will get?
Jim Doppler thinks that it could rise another few inches yet at this point. There is some work happening at the Minnedosa Dam, which is downriver from us, upriver, I should say, on the edge of town. Now, they have been working to put even more super sandbags in place. They started filling these today. I don't know if you can see off in the distance there. That's the school grounds right now. Minnedosa Collegiate, they have been placing those super sandbags. Some tiger dams as well in anticipation of the water raising even more at this point. Of course, that will depend on the forecast over the next few days and whether or not we see any more rain coming. Janet?
Thank you so much. That's CBC's Riley Laychuk reporting live from Minnedosa tonight.